One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA, ready to roll. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Entering pause screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected.
And get this one started. The Badgers will put toe to leather and will get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So UCLA's offense takes the field. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw.
Open runway ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking, and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got the linebacker flash, man on man. It was brutal up front.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage. And I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. They're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play, and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
The Bruins in the hurry up.
You have 24 options.
Davis will throw. He's right on target. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You have 24 options. RPO double right pocket selected.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And he won't get there. Tried to turn the corner, strained for every inch, and he is denied. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will try to get some.
Jump ahead, change of, entering super sim screen, entering play call, favorites. There are 8
the
categories.
offense starts with a short field.
Options.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Takes the handoff. It's Preston. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that.
Jump ahead, change of, entering super sim screen. Entering super sim, play, entering play call, favorites. There are 8 coach, formation, single, open flex. You have 15 options.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
HB stretch is selected.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They're going to test the right side with this one. And the Bruins get it past the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Fast motion from the offense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. They go to the ground. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
You off trips. AHB counter STR.
First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely perfect.
Entering play call.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Not nearly as much as he hoped.
Jump ahead. Change of. Entering super sims. Enter. Coach suggestions. There are 8 category. Player. There are option. Empty stick.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Well, you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if he can create some better one-on-one matchups.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Audible.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man out of the backfield.
Entering. Jump ahead. Change of entering super sim screen. Entering. Stick.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One way, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters from there in Pasadena today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Entering play call, special
The
teams.
Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they thought about a return.
Entering, jump ahead, change of, entering super sim screen, entering play call, option is single back, UAHD stretch.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
He's going to pass. It's complete to the left.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Preston. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and it
unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They'll line up for a second down play. They keep attacking through the air. This time he's got it. They make the stop, but the sweet Bruin catch is ready to give him a first down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Davis will throw. He's got it. Touchdown, UCLA! And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Super change of entering super sim screen. Entering play call formation. There are 8 categories. Sing pistol. Open flex. You have 15 options.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Using his legs, it's Raymond. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Here's the handoff. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down.
It's hard to stop right there. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the run again. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
You have 15
3rd and 2,
options
trying to be
inside
physical,
zone
trying to
selected.
win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
He is stopped
Entering play
short.
call. Jump ahead. Change of entering super sim screen. Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Davis looking to pass. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Young. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the 1st down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You've got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ball game.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes.
There are 8
A
categories.
sack
You
here
have
late in the
24
4th.
options. RPO double Y pop is selected.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 18 options. Field goal 58 yards is selected.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. With the ball marked down at the 41, they'll need a big 58-yard field goal to try to save themselves. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. With the ball marked down at the 41, they'll need a big 58-yard field goal to try to save themselves. And it's on the way and not even close. Too far to the right. Tough break for the kicker. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
3 options. Stats is selected. Return to HUD.